Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something absolutely crucial if you're navigating the completely transformed digital landscape of 2026. We're taking a deep dive into Codex.io. If you're a SaaS founder or building a digital product right now, you know for a fact that the old playbook is basically out the window. The tools we rely on have to adapt, and Codex is positioning itself as the ultimate modern toolkit for this exact moment. Now, before we get into the nuts and bolts of the tech, let's be real for a second. Think about the last time you opened up your website analytics. You're probably just staring at this wall of graphs, right? The page views, the bounce rates. And if you're like pretty much every founder out there, you end up asking yourself the exact same incredibly frustrating question. Okay, but what should I actually work on next? You're drowning in passive data, but you're totally starving for a roadmap. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. To really understand how Grotaxa tackles this, we're going to quickly look at the modern founder's dilemma, introduce the platform itself, and then measure true product impact. After that, we'll navigate answer engine optimization, which is huge right now, touch on the absolute necessity of privacy-first tracking, and wrap up with your daily AI copilot. So, starting off with Section 1, the modern founder's dilemma. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it highlights the sheer overwhelm of building a product today. You're not just coding, right? You're doing sales, marketing, support, the whole shebang. Standard analytics just give you passive numbers. They isolate your traffic without giving you any real context on how it connects to your product updates. But Codex, it completely flips the script. It actually delivers actionable next steps and connects that raw data directly to your real business outcomes. It bridges the gap between what's happening on your site and what you should actually do about it. And what I absolutely love about this platform is that it wasn't cooked up in some giant corporate boardroom. It has this incredibly authentic, build-in-public origin story. An indie founder, Jabed Bouillon, built Codex out of his own daily hair-pulling frustrations. He basically realized, look, these tools show me numbers, but they leave me totally hanging when it comes to strategy. It's built with genuine empathy for indie hackers and SaaS builders who are trying to scale a product with seriously limited time and resources. Which leads us perfectly into Section 2, introducing Grotaxa. Seriously, if you're sick of paying expensive subscriptions for like 5 different marketing and monitoring tools, this is your all-in-one hub tailored for the 2026 digital ecosystem. Let's rapid fire what's under the hood here. You get privacy-first website analytics, an AI copilot generating your daily growth tasks, comprehensive session replays so you can actually watch users navigate your site, built-in uptime monitoring, release impact measurement, and cutting-edge AEO audits. It's essentially an entire growth team's toolkit consolidated right into a single dashboard. Moving right along to Section 3, measuring true product impact. This is all about connecting the hard work you do in development straight to your revenue. We've all been there. You grind for weeks to design a new landing page or push a massive new feature. A month goes by and you look at your overall revenue and just think, wait, did this actually move any metrics? With standard tools, pinpointing whether a specific code release actually causes a spike or a dip is basically impossible. And this brilliantly illustrates how Codex solves that exact headache with its release impact feature. It's a super simple 3-step workflow. First, you ship your feature, your fix, or your redesign. Second, you log that specific release directly inside your Codex dashboard. And third, the system automatically runs a comparison of your traffic, conversions, and engagement from before the release directly against the period after. So by logging these specific milestones, like, say, a new landing page being published, a pricing page redesign, updating your checkout flow, or even just deploying some back-end performance improvements, you generate this clear, undeniable historical timeline. No more guessing. You can actually see, plain as day, exactly how that checkout update impacted your conversion rate. It connects everything you ship directly to business outcomes. All right, Section 4, navigating answer engine optimization. We really need to anchor this in reality for a second. In the 2026 marketing landscape, AI search has fundamentally shifted how sites get discovered. The days of just fighting for Google Blue links are over. We are firmly in the era of ASEO, answer engine optimization. This is all about making sure your site content is easily accessible, understood, and most importantly, cited as a source by AI giants like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity. Traditional SEO optimizes for Google rankings. ASEO optimizes to ensure AI bots actually reference and link to you. Because zero-click search is exploding right now, meaning users get answers straight from the AI without ever clicking a link, you have to be the source the AI trusts. Codex has this dedicated AEO audit feature that breaks it all down for you. It gives you an overall readiness score, it checks crawler accessibility to make sure AI bots aren't getting blocked, it does structured data validation so your facts are easy to extract, and then it hands you content recommendations alongside actionable, prioritized fixes. It is literally preparing your entire site for the AI engines taking over the web. Which brings us to Section 5, Privacy-First Analytics and Tracking. Look, we simply cannot talk about data today without addressing how it's collected. With strict global privacy laws like GDPR and the complete death of third-party cookies, tracking users around the web the old-fashioned way is a total non-starter. Codex completely removes that reliance on invasive cookies. It's built from the ground up as a modern, cookieless alternative that heavily prioritizes first-party data, meaning data you collect directly and transparently from your users. You still get those deep, granular insights you absolutely need to grow, but you remain strictly privacy compliant without compromising trust. And finally, Section 6, your daily AI co-pilot. So the crucial point is this. Don't just think of this as another software feature. Think of it as having a tireless, dedicated growth marketer sitting right there on your team. Codex features an AI growth agent that continuously analyzes your unique metrics in the background. Instead of you spending hours trying to interpret a dashboard to figure out what to do, this AI copilot hands you explicit, customized daily SEO and traffic tasks. It might flag that your pricing page bounce rate spiked and suggest a mobile layout check, or tell you a blog post is getting traction with 3 ways to optimize it further. It quite literally turns raw data into your daily to-do list. We've covered a ton of ground today, from tracking the real impact of your code releases to gearing up for AI answer engines. But I want to leave you with one final, incredibly critical question to ponder for your own SaaS platform. In a world where AI tools are rapidly summarizing the entire internet, what signals is your website sending them? Are you just another passive data point, or are you actively optimizing to be the authoritative answer? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take a hard look at your own analytics stack today.